Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, Caden, Zyphon, Mel, CK, Johnny, Duck to the Great One, Caden, Giant Carlo, Hunter Gaming, Benjamin, Aiden, Austin, Coles, Carson, Tallboy, Raiden, Call the Wild Hunter, Sen, Random Stuff with Chase. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Freddy. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Tony. How's everybody doing? Hey, Austin. How's it going? I don't think I did. I don't think I saw your Diamond Mela. I'll have to check it out soon. I could imagine, Mel. Congratulations. Oh, it's you, Strats. You changed your name. Gotcha. I'll try to remember that. But I can't promise that I'll remember every time. Just got to 1,700 kills on the Great One grind. Killed 5 diamonds today. That's not bad, man. 5 diamonds is not bad on the day. I wish I had found that many diamonds when doing this grind, but the diamonds just have not been showing up for me. Yeah, that bison is insane. I'm really surprised about that one. I've seen like a fair bit of decent-sized bison, but I've never killed one that big. Where's the last one? There was one more. No, you can't escape. Oh well, I doubt we're gonna get that last one. Although, if it runs this way, maybe we can. Just maybe. Oh, and I decided to use the 303 today instead of the M1 just to switch things up a little bit. Been a little bit since we've used it, so I figured, why not? We might as well. Oh, I did not see her. Well, that should take care of her. There's the last doe. We got non-vitals, I think. She's definitely gonna die, though. Relatively quick as well. Thank you, Zyphon. And later, my dude. Nice, tall boy. That's awesome, dude. Get all the big males. Hey, get back here. Why did I have to reload right as you showed up? Where was that guy even hiding? Oh! Oh, hello there. That's a big deer right there. I think that's a diamond. I think that one's a diamond. In fact, I don't see any way that that could not be a diamond. That thing is so wide. My gosh. Yeah, we are off to a good start for sure. I mean, if that's one of the first things we spot, yeah, I'd say we're off to a pretty good start today. Let's hope we're able to actually get a decent shot on it. I think I know a way to where we should be able to fast travel into a good spot without spooking him. I just need to go out of render, and then we can fast travel over to this tent here. And that should be perfect. Do you continue grinding for number 6? I mean, if you get a 6th one, Mel, you could have double Huddle Great Ones. I mean, who wouldn't want to have double Huddle Great Ones? And plus, you got this one so quick, you might as well go for another. You might as well go for the 6th one. Because this was like basically a half grind, right? It wasn't even the length of a full grind. So I'd say go for it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mel. 16.5k rounds of 303 left. Shot so many rounds at Whitetail. I could imagine, Johnny. I go through quite a bit of ammo as well when I'm hunting them. You know what's crazy is I didn't even know that you could get as much ammo as you've got. I did not know it even went that high. I thought it like capped out at 99.99, but I guess not. I mean, true, Mel, but you could always just put them in a huddle anyway. I've kept mine in the huddle. I've got an entire video like explaining what happened to it, so I don't feel like it's that big of a deal to have it in there, as long as you have like an explanation of what happened for the people that are curious. Because I mean, at the same time, they're still the great ones that you grinded for. The only thing that happened was an update screwed their fur type. That is a huge one, my gosh. I think that might be the widest level 2 I've ever seen. I'm actually kind of excited to get that one down. That is a beautiful deer. Yeah, true, Johnny, true. I might end up doing the same thing. I think what I'm gonna do is do a bunch of goose hunting and just earn like a couple 100,000 and then just buy a bunch of ammo with it for the 303 and then do the same thing with 30-06 rounds. And then also the same with 300. Because I do need to grind for a rare diamond goose as well. So I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Literally, because it's geese. You got this, buddy. Come on, BG1F3000. Good job, buddy. What a good dog. Yeah, you did, Blitz. And you called it. Ah, this guy moved. It's not the angle I want you at, sir. Oh well, we'll just stock up on it. Nice drop kill. Got a 270.9 and a 260.7. Nice, Ed. That's awesome. Yeah, it is a gigantic level 2. Honestly, I'm serious. I think this is the biggest level 2 I've seen. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing hits like 261. Because that is a really wide buck. This honestly might be main lodge worthy if it does score at least 261. Because I've never killed a deer with this rack that scored above 260. So if this thing is like 261, it's definitely going to be a main lodge edition. Nice, tall boy. There's a few others here as well. It's a big deer. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and get a shot into this guy. And just like that, he's down. Ah, he turned. And then we just missed on that shot. Oh well, we got the one that we wanted. And a bonus doe. Hey, one goofy dude, how's it going? We've been doing pretty well today. We are starting out with a diamond potential level 2 that I think is actually going to be a really big diamond. I think this thing is going to be pretty large. Let's see. It definitely seems big. Definitely seems really wide. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big one. I'm saying 261. 259.40, and it is a diamond. Not quite as big as I thought it was, but that's still a really good one. 4.40 points above diamond, and it's only a level 2. What a beauty. Let's see if it's even. I think it is. Yeah, it's completely even. Jeez, what a beast. What a giant whitetail deer. I'd say that's a pretty amazing way to start the day off, guys. That's a great way to start off the day. Where'd the doe go? Oh, there she is. She actually did not go far at all. Thanks, Ed. Killed a piebald whitetail on my 3rd day of grinding. Nice, Nick. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't see anything else at this lake right now, so we'll go to this one next. Nice, Mel. Hopefully you get another great one like within the next couple 100 kills. That would be kind of crazy. You know, I just thought of something. You know how people talk about getting on heaters or hot streaks or whatever you want to call it, where there's just a lot of good stuff showing up? What if you get a great one out of one of those and then just keep hunting for the rest of the day? Do you think you have a chance of getting another great one? I don't know if anybody's continued hunting after getting the great one. I know I haven't. Almost every time that I've killed the great one, that was the end of my whitetail grinding for that day. So I'm curious, like, would you continue getting insane stuff like that? I know, right, Mel? It would be the same for me, probably, too. Although it probably helps that I stream everything. I don't really grind whitetail off of stream. I do most of it on stream. Occasionally I'll kill a couple 100 whitetail when I'm not doing anything else, but most of the time I keep all of this to live streaming. Yeah, maybe, Ed. Hopefully we can get the 5th one. Get the 4th and then the 5th right after. That would be amazing. But in order to get a 5th, we first have to find the 4th, so hopefully we will be doing that today. Wow, we hit back far on that and it still dropped it. I'm actually kind of surprised. But, I mean, that's the 303 for you. This gun's just amazing. Oh, she spooked. Oh, hello there. Oh, that was not a good shot. Spine. Now he's zigging and zagging. No. Ah, he'll go down. He shall go down shortly. Yeah, Prospect, I do. I kill every single whitetail I see. Main reason for doing that is I find that a lot of times I find better deer if I kill off the entire herd and then have it like spawn a fresh herd. Because if you kill every single whitetail in a herd, then a new herd will spawn somewhere. And for some reason, I feel like that gives better trophies. Obviously, it's just a theory, but I've seen it produce way better than how things used to be when I would just kill only the bucks. Come on, PG1F, you got this, buddy. In fact, higher chance of sensing when an animal is about to be spooked. Increase the distance your dog can find the blood clues. Yeah, we'll do that one. Want to make this little dude a master tracker. There we go. Should be one more. Yeah, true, Johnny, that as well. It definitely does seem that way. Nice, Hunter 17, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Caden, that's understandable, man. You know, I always say that one of the best ways to keep yourself interested in Call of the Wild is to start creating content on it. I know not everybody's able to do that, but it is one of the things that kept me interested in the game. Because when you have like something else that you're doing besides just like hunting animals and looking for trophies, if you've got something else that you want or that you're trying to work towards, like getting stuff for a video or like making stuff for videos or streaming, it honestly makes it so much more enjoyable, at least for me. Ultimate hunting is going to be fun, hopefully. I just hope that it turns out to be as good as what it looks. But it's hard to say. We'll have to wait till we actually get some... Come here, buddy. We'll have to wait till we actually get some gameplay. I really want to see some gameplay footage of it. Ah, maybe, Ed. That would be awesome if they did. I would not be mad at that. Where did he go? Oh, PG1F? What are you doing, buddy? Oh no. We just got you and you're already doing that. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's track this, dude. Let's track this. You got this. It's right here. You just gotta follow it. There's a deer at the end for you. It's like a pot of gold, except with antlers. Although this one is invisible, so there's no antlers, actually. I lied. There we go. Alright. Any advice for whitetail grind? Find all of your zones first. Figure out which ones you want to use. And then shoot every single deer you see at the lakes that you want to hunt. That is if you're on Rancho. Layton's a little bit different. I wouldn't recommend shooting everything if you're hunting on Layton, because the zones are a bit strange on that map. But in Call of the Wild at least, or not Call of the Wild, in Rancho at least, shooting every deer seems to be the move. Okay, so I think we'll shoot that doe. I'm gonna leave that one, but after what you were saying last time, Mel, I think it's time to shoot some of these doe-only zones so that we can get herds spawning again. But I'm not going to shoot that one because I hate that zone. It's so far out of the way that it's just not worth the time to hunt. But the other one, I will shoot the doe in and see if it helps us get a new herd. Once again, nothing at this zone, which is a little strange. This was always a zone that came back very consistently. What you're gonna do if you get a wonky small rack great one is a terrible rack and it's glitched so you can't shoot it. Well, I mean, if it ends up being glitched, I can just restart and it won't be glitched anymore. So that part would be easy to solve. Now, as far as it being like a wonky small one, I wouldn't mind that. I'd kind of like that. Yeah, spamming and use caps gets you an instant timeout if you're spamming. Carried away and deleted all my whitetail zones on that lake just above La Casa Grande. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. You'd be surprised. Deleting zones on Rancho honestly really does not hurt anything. At least in my experience. I delete zones constantly. And I mean, I've got just the same amount of zones that I've always had at all the lakes. The only thing that might happen is they might move around to different parts of the lake. But they should stay on whatever lake you deleted them from. Hey, Drell, how's it going? How you doing, man? Can great ones be as small as 0.1 over max? I think so. I think they can literally be anywhere in between 100 and 110 kgs. I don't think there's any limits on, like, where in that range they can hit. I'm not sure, Jan. Not sure. You mess up a great one, does it become a diamond? No, sadly not. Sadly, it goes to a gold because they consider the great one to be, in TK's own words, an elevated version of a diamond. So it's basically like a diamond, but a special diamond. Essentially. Ooh, hello there. Okay, we need to take those two out. They've been clogging up that zone for a long time. And I think that's what's preventing, new herds from spawning at, like, this zone right here. Pretty sure it's these two just holding things up. Ah, we missed that. We did get him, though. He will go down. Just, not at the speed I was hoping. You can sleep in the trophy lodges? Yep, you can. You can indeed. They do allow you to change time in the trophy lodge. It can actually be pretty, nice as well. Especially if you're trying to get pictures in the lodge. If you do end up doing it, Duck, we've got a lot of awesome emotes that come along with it, along with a bunch of different bonuses that I think you would like. Where'd our dog go? He's tracking the other one. Of course, he's chasing after the buck. Thanks, Siphon. And how's it going, man? Welcome back. Want to be the first person to kill the great one with a gun. I don't know what has been used, though. I don't know. I've seen pretty much all of the basic rifles used. I've used the air rifle. I think all the compound bows have been used. Not many people use the shotguns or the lever actions, so maybe that could be one of them. Maybe you could use a shotgun with slugs, tall boy. Like the 12 gauge pump with the scope and some slugs. And honestly, that'd be a pretty cool way to take it out as well. Or, if you want a challenge, get up close with buckshot and take out a great one. Hey, Hunter22, how's it going? What other animals would I like to be able to hunt? Dull sheep, Sitka black-tailed deer, coos deer. Those are like the first ones that come to mind. Aoudad. What else? Pierre David's deer. What are they called? I think they're called red sheep. It's kind of like bighorn, but red. Well, not like red, but kind of like a rustic colored coat. They look really cool, though. Duck to the Great One, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dude. At the Super Crow rank, even. Much appreciated, my dude. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all of the awesome emotes, the access to private Discord channels, extra uploads, ability to use commands, and all that awesome stuff. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. What are those, Mel? I don't think I've ever heard of those. Argali sheep. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Sounds cool, though. Ooh, we saved that. We barely saved that. Wild Highland cows? I don't think I've heard of those either. Sounds cool, though. I didn't even check if there was anything in this zone. I don't think there was. Alright, we should be good. I don't necessarily think the blacktail need to be bigger. They're actually pretty spot on when it comes to their size. They just need a little bit of a rework with like the tine placement on the diamonds. And slightly longer tines on the level 4s. If they do that, the blacktail would be perfect. And also darken the antlers up. They're really massive sheep? Nice. Bought it for good luck with this grind and because you're cool. Thank you, Duck. I really appreciate it. They're massive sheep? Yeah, honestly, if it's like that, then sure, I'd love to see them. Anything that has big horns or antlers, I'm down with. Need that doll sheep and Sitka blacktail. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Ah, the Great One's far from bugged, Fortnite. If anything, it's actually working the best it's ever worked. Yeah, the OG blacktail racks are quite ugly, to be honest. They were big, but that was the only thing that they had going for them. They were not realistic at all. They looked more like mule deer than blacktail. And given the blacktail is a subspecies of the mule deer, but their antlers are a bit different and much smaller. So yeah, the old blacktail racks are yikes to me as well. Alright, PG1F. Let's get this last doe, and then I think this zone will be done for. I don't think the one-horned blacktail are super rare. They're definitely not super common to find, but I've seen probably 5 or 6 of them, I think. Probably gonna get your 5th great one before I get one. I mean, if you put in a lot of time hunting it, then I'm sure you'll get one before I get another. Just gotta put in a bunch of time to get some down. Ooh, there we go. Is that a fresh herd? I think it's a fresh herd. Yeah, Mel, same. Same here. Hello, little whitetail deer. You are all tiny, but at least we got a full herd there now, instead of just like 1 or 2 deer. Oh, we got a new herd there as well. Nice. Yeah, I think you're right, Mel. Deleting the zones fully and not leaving doe-only zones at all definitely seems to be the way to go. I thought that leaving doe-only zones in the spots that I don't want herds to spawn would be a good idea, but I do think it might have been slowing the spawn of fresh herds. You might be right. I thought it would just make the herds go to other parts of the map, but I guess not. I guess that wasn't the case. Definitely seems like it slowed things. Nice, tall boy. Tips for grinding a great one if you don't have tripods? Well, if you're doing it on Rancho, it really doesn't matter too much. You can still just shoot everything you find. If you end up deleting zones, they'll just come back to the same lake, so it's not too big of a deal if you delete the zones. So even without tripods, I'd say just hunt them as you normally would. Ooh, we actually got a lot of them out of there. Wow, we got way more than I was expecting to out of that herd. Ooh, actually, before I jump out, we need to kill the ones over there. Hey, Vibes, how's it going? We got a diamond level 2 towards the beginning of the stream. So far, that's been it, but that was a pretty awesome way to start out. There we go. Hey, CG, how's it going? Rip Blitz, that's unfortunate. I mean, the, like, heaters aren't a guarantee that you'll get something good. It's just, like, there's a better chance of getting one like that. Nice, Wasatch, that's awesome. Hopefully you'll get that great one soon, man. Convinced my mate to start his grind for the great one, and I'm way ahead of him progress-wise, but watch him still get it before me. It could happen, man. I mean, at the end of the day, the great one is a random spawn chance. It could happen within the first couple kills. You never know. It just now died. It was just running around in circles until it finally died. Oh, that's amazing. Hey, Tin Man, how's it going? It depends, Vibes. If you don't want to delete zones, then yeah, but if you're on Rancho, deleting zones really doesn't matter too much, so I don't really think you need to limit yourself to only 3 kills if you're not using a tripod, because deleted zones will just come back to the same area. Like the same lake, at least. In most scenarios, at least. I'm sure there's some oddities where they might spawn somewhere else, but I have had great success just deleting zones constantly. Yeah, I don't know, Mel. That's crazy. The most I've killed in a day was 300, and I never wanted to play again after that. It was rough. For me, I limit myself to like 150 whitetail a day. No more than that, or else I just go crazy. Our dog is starting to get much better at tracking now that we've leveled him up a little bit. And I guess this is also a good showcase of like the difference between a low-level dog and a higher-level dog. I feel like so many people that don't like the dogs in the game, the reason they don't like them is because they've only seen them at level 1. And so they don't realize that they get really good the further you level them. Like right now, our dog's only like level 10 or something like that, and it's already able to track really well. Yeah, level 9 tracker, level 11 companion, and he's doing great. There's not nearly as many people hunting for the great ones, so there is slightly less showing up right now, but that's largely due to the fact that console has a lot of issues with lag and stuff right now. So there's not a ton of people grinding for the great one. But there's still quite a decent amount of them showing up. Alright, I think we got them all. Since, Mr. Puppard seems to see nothing. I know, right, Zyphon? It's amazing. Good old PG1F3000. Such a good dog. Where is he? Oh, hi. He just shows up in front of us. Oh, there's one. Oh, looks like he found one. Maybe? Or is that the one we just picked up? Oh, nope, there we go. Good job, buddy. We saw one of them die over here. But where? I saw it topple over, like, right around here. So hard to tell, though. Nice, tall boy. Yeah, this is the one downside to, when they go invisible like this. The dog does get confused sometimes because of that. Okay, this should be good, though. We're far enough away, and we've been tracking this doe. There. Now he's off to the races after this one. Working on Diamond Mountain Lion since February 2021. Got 2 trolls, no diamonds. That's unfortunate, Jan. And yeah, if you're only playing 1 hour, that's definitely gonna slow things a little bit. Have you checked out my mountain lion guide? Because if you have not, I definitely recommend checking it out. It might help you get one pretty quickly. Hunting the way that I do in that guide, I find like a diamond a day for mountain lions. And that's with only a couple hours of hunting. I think it could help you out quite a bit. Dude, you're stuck on, like, the smallest rock around here. What is going on, buddy? He's having some trouble today. Watched your Great Win vid on Friday. Got my first albino. Was just a little guy. Then my 4th diamond and my first Great One scoring 409. Nice, that's awesome, dude. Also repping from Oregon. Awesome, man. Oregon's a beautiful place. Absolutely love it here. It's a dark brown lesser kudu rare. Not that I know of. Should just be a common. Yeah, it's crazy, Johnny. That is crazy. That's a lot of diamonds. You could literally have like an entire lodge of just mountain lions, and I'm pretty sure that's what you have going, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Which is crazy. What is this deer doing? What was she doing? She just zooming back. It's gonna be one where not only can I not see it, but I can't claim it either. Alright, well. Let's just go down and see if anything spawned to these zones. Nice, tall boy. No, gray harlequins are not rare. Normally I watch them in the background after the fact while I'm playing. Nice, CL. Glad you could make it to one. Let's see. Do we got anything here? We do. Okay. So we got a full herd here again. Yeah, I'm convinced, Mel. I'm convinced. Shooting all the solo does I had here made all of the herds, like, respawn fresh. I guess you definitely don't want to keep solo doe zones then. Yeah, same, Benjamin. I have a ton of Diamond Mountain Lions just from playing Silver Ridge Peaks multiplayer. Did we get vitals? No, we didn't. Ah, no, we gotta reload. Nice, Nick, that's awesome. No, it's behind the hill now. Well, by the time we run over there, there should be more. They should have got back to their zones by the time we make it over. Hey, Blakester, how's it going? What should I do if I'm just finding females at the same zones? Delete them. If you are seeing just females, kill every single one of those does. Don't just delete the zone by hunting pressure. Make sure you kill every single doe that's in that zone. And then a fresh zone should respawn somewhere near where that one was. Also have a lodge of just albino mountain lions, still filling it up at like 60 cheese. 60 albino mountain lions, that's wild. I think I've maybe found like 12 of them the entire time I played. That's crazy. Twinkies coming in with the super chat. I'm drunk, but I won't be later because I'm going to bed. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Twinkies. Get a good sleep, my dude. Hopefully you get some good rest. Thank you so much for the super chat once again. What is some of the best places to hunt? On Rancho or just in general? Hey, Chance, how's it going? Yeah, Blitz, that's understandable. Hey, Venomous Wolf. Having trouble finding out the best way to set up a route for whitetail on Rancho. Any tips? So what I've done, and obviously it's going to be different for everybody, but I have limited myself to just these 3 lakes here, and then also this little lake up here. And I've found that these lakes are the easiest ones to hunt, so if you put all of your tents and all of your stands towards those lakes, you can get a pretty efficient setup going. So what I've done is, on this lake I have my tents on top of the zones, so most people would think that you want to put your tent away from where the zones are, but if you put it right on top of them, that herd won't actually spawn until you walk away from it, about 150 to 200 meters. So a lot of times what I do is I'll spawn at one of these, shoot all the deer that I can see from there, and then when I fast travel to one of these ones will go into render, and then I can shoot those as well. And I found that that makes it really quick with the grinding. And then like for this lake right here, I have a tent at every zone, so I can shoot at that zone, then fast travel to it, shoot at these 2 zones, fast travel to these and claim them, and then repeat on the rest of these. So there's a lot of little things like that that you can do that will speed things up quite a bit. And when it comes to just getting an efficient route going, it really just comes down to trial and error. Just try different things. If it doesn't work, switch it up with something else. But this is kind of what I've done to optimize my runs and make them as efficient as possible. One thing that's a little bit of a flaw right now for me is I need a tent somewhere down here. It takes a little bit too long to run around here, so I'm probably going to end up moving one of the tents I have set up at somewhere else. Like, maybe I will temporarily remove, like, this tent and move it down to here where I can use it for this. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? Good to see you. 209. Oh, no, I forgot to see how many deer we were at. I forgot to see how many kills we were at. I think I shot like 10 or 12 animals for a video yesterday, so... what were we at? Oh, and I just realized that diamond whitetail we shot earlier was our 500th diamond. I completely forgot that we were at 500. Well, I guess our 500 diamond is a whitetail. I was gonna make it something better, but looks like it's a whitetail. How many kills were we at then? Probably like 29,095 probably. Well, that's gonna throw our count off a little bit, but it is what it is. I did not left click. Why did you shoot? No. I right clicked. I didn't left click. What is going on? Thank you, Call of the Wild. Better than a mountain lion? Yeah, true. I guess it is a little bit better. And to be fair, it was a big level 2 diamond. But it's just unfortunate that I forgot about that, and I really wanted to make our 500th diamond something that we either didn't have or just something really cool. But I guess it is what it is. Not really anything that we can do about it. Nice, Owen. Unfortunate you messed up the diamond, though. Oh, really, Blitz? I think that dream is telling you that you're going to be grinding for great ones until you're at 999 diamonds, and they're all going to be whitetail. I think that's what it was telling you. You're going to have like 20 great ones in a few years, and be at almost 1,000 diamond whitetail. I think that's what that dream was telling you. I mean, I dream about it too, Duck. I've had Call of the Wild dreams before. Mainly back before I had a great one, I had great one dreams a lot. I think I've had like 3 different great one dreams. It is. It's always very strange, Mel. It's so weird to dream about something like Call of the Wild. Probably not a good thing to say. I tested positive for the Roni a couple weeks ago, but doing great now. That's unfortunate, man. Glad you're doing better, though. Glad you're doing better. Definitely not fun. Glad you're good, though. Nice, we got those 2 down. Nothing over there yet. Buddy, what are you doing clear back there? You're so far away. I know, right, Duck? I can't, though. I don't have time for breaks, sadly. Between streaming and YouTube and taking care of my daughter and chores around the house, I don't have time to go on vacation or anything, sadly. Yeah, I don't see anything on the other side either. I know there was 2 bucks over here that we didn't shoot. Or a buck and a doe, I think? Well, I know there was 2 deer. It depends, Vibes. If you kill a zone and there's still deer alive that were using that zone, you won't get a brand new herd from that. It'll just be the same deer will go find a new place to make a zone. But if you kill every single deer in that zone, then yes, they will spawn a fresh herd. That's primarily why I kill every single deer, because I'm trying to respawn entire herds. I found that it works pretty well towards getting good spawns. I mean, technically you can do a grind with any amount of tents and tripods, Colt, but I definitely recommend getting the maximum that you're allowed, which is 16 tents and I think like 32 tripods or 64 tripods or something like that. I'd get the full 16 tents and then have at least 1 tripod next to each of them. Because when you're grinding the Great One, it'll go much faster if you put as much resources as you have towards the grind. This is Rancho del Arroyo. Oh gosh. Allergies are acting up, guys. Apologies if my voice starts to go. Gotta love this grind though. My hands hurt right now. But I can't stop. I need this great one. I don't blame you, man. I was the same way when I was trying to get my first one. I just kept on grinding no matter what. I think that should be the only two there. I can't really see. Not really on. I'm not sure how to record on console. I've never tried it. Allergies to what? Just pollen. I've got allergies to pollen. I'm pretty sure I've got pet allergies as well, so having a cat doesn't really help with the allergies part. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's worth it. I like cats. I'll take some allergies over not having a pet. I think that's all of them. Maybe at least. We got two for sure. The third one I'm pretty sure it'll die eventually. Hey, Smash, how's it going? Yeah, that is rough, Johnny. That is rough. But hey, at least you had an idea of what could possibly happen because of it. Hey, Rapid, how's it going? I actually already saw that, Rapid. Not 100% sure if you knew, but Mel's actually a mod here. Twinkies coming in with the super chat. Last one before I actually go to bed, but finally got my first time in Whitetail a week ago, and boy am I glad I did. Nice, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome, man. Congrats on the diamond whitetail. Hopefully there's a great one around the corner for you. But yeah, Rapid, after seeing the one that she got, I kind of want to get one of those now. Like, that's a really cool looking rack. And what's odd is, like, that was one of the racks for the whitetail that I really wasn't 100% sure if I liked. It looked kind of cool, but I wasn't sure if I actually liked it. Now, after seeing the one that she got, I definitely want to find one of those. Have you got a diamond? Yes, we actually got a diamond today at the beginning of this stream. We killed a level 2 diamond whitetail. Alright, buddy, let's go find the rest of these. Shot a rare about 30 minutes and have only been seeing really wonky gold racks. It might be a sign, Pony. I mean, that's what happened before my last one, so maybe there's a chance that it'll show up. You know, I've got a theory that maybe that happens because it's like trying to spawn it in. Maybe that's why like all the other spawns seem to be like strange with like wonky racks and stuff. I'm wondering if it's because of the fact that it's trying to spawn the great one in. Because we all know that, like, the Great Ones had a lot of bugs surrounding it. So it would kind of make sense that weird things would happen when it's trying to spawn one in. At least that's kind of my theory. I feel like it definitely could make sense. Hey, Gaming Adventures, how's it going? big rack but shrunk? Yeah, kind of. It does kind of look like that. Like a more squished version of the big rack with slightly less tines. It's a cool rack though. Not my favorite, but still pretty cool. Yeah, Blitz, those ones are always interesting. I don't know if you remember this, but a while back when I was doing the Diamond with Every Gun series, I killed a whitetail deer where the tips were almost touching. If it had not had those really weird close tips, it would have been like a high 260s diamond, but it only scored 247 because the tips were almost touching. It was one of the craziest diamonds I've killed. Or, I guess, trolls technically, because it scored below diamond, but it should have been a diamond if it wasn't so wonky. Definitely one of the weirdest ones I've seen. Mellow Whitetail's very rare. Almost as rare as a great one. Not quite, but almost as rare. At least in my opinion. Definitely noticing not as many deer spawning on this lake as before. We might need to go around and kill a few extras. And in fact, I think I know where one of the zones is. I know we got a bunch of whitetail here. Last I looked, there was only like 4 of them, but it's possible that one of the herds decided to spawn here. If that's the case, we're gonna have to try and take out some of them. We just have really poor angles to do that. We could try it. And I think I have an idea on how we can do it and make it pretty efficient and effective. Wait, this is a zone right here. I guess that zone's still there. Yeah, Mel, I'm not a fan of that zone placement. It's probably one of the most difficult to hunt because they're always in the brush. At least for me, it's one of the more difficult ones to hunt. Nice, bot. That's awesome, dude. That's a huge one. Which zone? This one right here. I hate this zone right here because they're always in the trees. Always. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should change the tent placement to like right here. Because in theory, I think you could spawn here, move over to here to like a tripod and then shoot a few of them, and then once you run over to claim them, these technically should spawn if there's any there. Oh, you're right, Duck. I didn't even think of that. Hey, maybe it's good then. I'll just constantly diss this zone, and eventually it'll give me a great one. That's the way to do it. It's the secret to getting great ones. Just talk bad about a zone, and that zone will give you a great one. It's a known fact at this point. Man. Nothing here. Yeah, this lake seems really empty. I'll bet that there's a lot of deer at this zone right here. There's gotta be, because I've only killed like maybe 10 bucks here today in 2 runs between all of the zones, which is really odd. Oh, or they might be all here because we haven't actually gone to this zone yet today. We're actually gonna do that next then. I wonder how many are here, because this is one of those zones that seems to fill up quite a bit if you don't go to it for a while. I'll bet there's a bunch of deer at this zone. Oh, I saw my goose call. I was hunting geese yesterday, as you guys can tell. See where you have a tripod by the hunting pressure? Like right here? I'm talking about here? If you're talking about this one, I'm not actually able to see these deer from that spot. They're like tucked further back in here. Oddly enough, like they used to be right here, and I think I know exactly the zone that you're talking about where they'd be drinking right here, but these ones drink more like right here, and they're like deep in the trees. Let's see if we can get these guys to pop out. I want to see exactly how many deer at this zone. Watch there be like an entire like 3 herds or something crazy like that. And like this is where all of ours have been hiding. Would not surprise me, honestly. I definitely see a deer. Question is, are they going to come to the call? Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple right there. Definitely a decent amount here. Now the question is, how many exactly? Yeah, Lunar. This spot up here is amazing for mule deer. I think between the 2 zones here, I've got like 50 different mule deer. And then this lake is also great for them, especially this zone. I think I've got a herd of like 40 mule deer here. Literally between these 2 spots, I have almost 100 muleys. So I'd say those are probably the 2 best spots for mule deer on Rancho. There's a buck. I mean, there's a decent bit of whitetail here. Not as many as I was expecting to see, though. But I think shooting some of the ones here might free up some of the zones elsewhere. Yeah, Mel, it's kind of rough when they're back there like that. What can you do, though? It is what it is. We'll eventually take out that herd and try to get them to go elsewhere. Oh, you're big. Is that a diamond potential? I think that might be a diamond rack. I can't quite tell. Oh, hi. I did not want you that close. Don't want you that close because we need to take a look at this buck. Oh, no, it's not diamond potential. It is a big one, though. No, that was terrible shooting. I think it's a 240s buck. Yeah, probably 230s or 240s. My guess is like 235. A lot of the 230s bucks I've noticed tend to score like between 235 and 239. Like somewhere in that range. I don't really see too many low 230s bucks I've noticed. Here's the little guy. Alright, let's see what you are. Watch it be a 220s. 238, not bad. That's a good one. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, so I'll be right back. It's definitely your Discord bloop splits. I have that turned off. I don't have notifications on. So it's definitely not my Discord bloops. There might be some deer around here, so I kind of want to just creep. Creep and look around. It depends, Caden. It depends. A lot of the times, it depends on the type of video I'm doing. If I'm doing streams like this, I'll only record when I spot something good. But if I'm like, let's say, doing 2 hours of multiplayer hunting for a video, then I'll record every second of it. Because a lot of times what I've found, if you're recording for videos and you miss, or if you aren't recording all the time when you're trying to make videos, then you end up missing some pretty cool moments sometimes. Like funny moments and stuff like that. There we go. So we got 3 does down. There we go. That actually deleted the zone. Well, we're about to see what this will do. Holy. There was a big buck. Was it PG1F3000? I bet it was him. He probably formed his ears into some antlers and tried to trick you guys. I bet that's what he did. Why use the Hyperion versus the Argus? Just easier to control for follow-up shots. And less field of view loss. Because one thing that you'll notice, the edges of the scope take up less of the screen with the Hyperion. When you're using the Argus, it takes up a lot of the screen. So if you're trying to make fast follow-up shots, you'll miss a lot of stuff out of your peripheral because the scope takes up so much room. And then also, with less zoom and slightly slower sensitivity, the Hyperion's just easier for follow-up shots. The Argus is like much more sensitive. It just zooms across the screen. Why'd you get a new dog? Just so we could have something else to do. Just something else to level as we grind. Big Rack Mellow Great One walked by you. Oh my gosh. We better go back and get that thing. Oh, there actually was a nice buck, 220s? Oh, I guess I missed it. Well, we'll find it eventually. We shall find it one of these days. There's still a zone there, so that means there's at least one deer alive. We'll have to try and figure out where that deer is, though. We honestly might need to restart our game as well. I'm not seeing much showing up now. We'll finish this run, and then we will restart our game. So we'll just head over to these zones and see if we can pick off any of the deer that were in that one. It was a Melipi Bino Great Diamond. Holy. How do you go about editing videos? Well, most of the time if I'm doing like a normal recording, I only talk when I'm actually wanting to put it in the video. So the way that I know where to like cut and stuff is just when I'm editing it, you can see like the audio waves, right? And anytime I see a spike from like me actually commentating, that's where I'll know that I'm actually doing something that's going to go in the video. So I can just skip over everything that doesn't have commentary over it just by looking at the audio waves. I probably explained that terribly, but I think at least some of you probably understood it. Someone did get a 276. That's wild. And you know what's funny is so many people were like so confident that 275.5 was max to the point where they were like, no, Crow, you're wrong. 275.5 is max. It's been proven by people looking in the files. Nope. It's not the case. You can get stuff bigger. It's all about luck. Luck of the draw with Truex doing its thing. Rip. There we go. Got a couple more shots into it. Yeah, wonky wrecks usually are a sign that there could possibly be a great one spawning soon. It's not a guarantee, though. There are going to be times where you're just finding wonky whitetail, but at least for me, recently, when we got the great one, there was a lot of wonky deer that showed up, so I would definitely keep your eye out. Be prepared for the possibility of one showing up. Oh yeah, well there would have to be a max of some sort blitz, but the thing is we'll never know that max. Because technically, I guess the max for a whitetail would be the maximum amount of mass that the antlers could have, so like the biggest rack for diamond, and then just literally take the antlers and stretch them straight out to the sides. That would technically be the max. It at its max width would be the max, but we'll never see a deer like that, probably. I highly doubt there'll ever be a whitetail buck where the antlers literally stick straight out to the sides, like a fence rack. So that would technically be the max, but like I was saying, I doubt anybody will ever get a deer that looks like that. Yeah, new racks can get added as well, that is true. You got this, buddy. Go get it. Not too bad, bot. Honestly, having 7 piebald bucks is not bad. Are any of them like 220 plus? Was the 280s before they changed the score though, GR? Was it before they changed the score requirements for diamond? Or is this after that? Because technically I have a 291 whitetail in my lodge from like a year and a half ago. Or when did they release the great one? It was like a month after they released the great one that I got that thing. 2 weeks ago. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy, GR. Do you have a screenshot of it? I'd love to see that so I can show it to people when they ask. Because I've had a few people ask if they can still make it to 280s. So if you have a screenshot of that, that would be amazing. Because I have quite a few people ask me if they can still make it to 280. Alright, awesome, man, awesome. Once you do find it, just send it to me in Discord. And if one of the mods could put the Discord in the chat, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Mel. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Yeah, Mel, for sure. Biggest piebald is 225. That's a good one, bot. That's a pretty good one. If you change the date on your computer and shoot plus text and animals, Taking your logic, you can see that it was shot in the future past. Yeah, true. True. I didn't think of that. However, let's be honest, most people aren't going to do that. Can you show us your best lake? Yes, best lake is right here, La Hacienda. This is my best lake. I have quite a bit of awesome luck there. Wait. Oh, there's still a deer there. We should probably go claim that. That's probably holding up some of the spawns. One of the brand new turkey whitetail deer. Yeah, Kevin, it's one of the best lakes. Like, it's so good for whitetail. La Hacienda is just amazing. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Oh, yes, there is actually. They were just hiding. We need to try and take out both of these. Hey, Owen, how's it going? We're definitely going to have to, move that tent over here, though. See her get anything good? Yeah, we got a diamond level 2 whitetail at the beginning of the stream. Man, ran out of breath right as I took that last shot. Nice, Mel. Honestly, I hope the same. I really hope I get a great one at La Hacienda eventually. So far, I got one right here at this zone, which this was like one of the best zones to get one at. I was so happy that it showed up there. And then we got one at my least favorite zone right here. I think we're due for one at La Hacienda or at this little lake up here. Honestly, it would be really cool to get it up here. Since I have to call them in to get them into view, it would be so cool to call in the great one. My favorite gun is the 6.5. Second favorite is probably the 303. Yeah, it is, Lunar. It's definitely quite far away. But it's well worth going here, because the mule deer are crazy good. Which is why I have a tent up here, but I'm probably going to remove the tent so I can put it towards whitetail. Because I hate running around this lake to go claim these. It's such a long run. And like all this time that I spend running around here, I could be putting towards hunting other zones. So I'm going to just move that tent. Yeah, I remember that, Mel. I know your Kinsko rack one was in really thick brush. Fabled piebald for you, Crow? I hope so, man. Imagine if we find a fabled piebald. I haven't seen either of those, Jan. I need to, though. I love horror movies. Imagine if Crow finds a great one mule deer while looking for whitetail. Imagine. That'd be amazing. Fabled piebald is actually a fur type for the great one, Lunar. It's a exclusive fur type that only the great one can have. And it is incredibly rare. Not quite as rare as a normal rare if you take into account the fact that only great ones can have it. It's hard to explain, but like, great ones are obviously the rarest type of whitetail, right? But the chance of a great one having a rare fur type is actually higher than it is for a normal whitetail. Like a normal whitetail, you'll see a rare, like, maybe I think the odds are like 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 2,000 or something. And I think for the great one, it's lower. But because great ones are so rare, you still don't see many rare fur type great ones. But they do have a higher chance of rolling with a rare fur type. I mean, you never know, Lunar. You might see one eventually. It could happen to anyone. It is incredibly rare, though. What are you doing, buddy? You just zooming. He's just zooming everywhere. Yeah, for sure, Wyatt. It would be amazing. Which one's more rare in geese, brown hybrid or gray? Brown hybrid's an uncommon, and gray is, I believe, the easiest to find rare. So the gray is definitely more rare than the brown hybrid. I think I've only killed 3 grays out of like 2,000 goose kills. And then I've killed probably like 30 brown hybrids, maybe 40. So gray ones are definitely more rare. Yeah, it's not, Kevin. There's also albino and melanistic. But fabled piebald's the only, like, exclusive fur type for them. Because by now, if there was any other exclusive fur types, somebody would have hacked it in by now. If we're being honest, like, the people that hack the game, they would have seen it by now and posted it somewhere. So it's just fabled piebald, albino, and melanistic. Yeah, exactly my thoughts, Mel. The people that hack the game would have found it by now. Yeah, some of those smaller Great One racks do look really nice. I really want to get one of the smaller ones for our next one, but they're just so... they're so uncommon compared to the mid-sized Great Ones. It seems like the 400 scoring Great Ones are the easiest to find. Like the cluster rack... and then the drop tine rack. Those seem to be 2 of the most common ones to find, along with the big rack. I don't see the smaller racks as often. But maybe we'll get lucky and get one of them to spawn in. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Like, I don't know why. It seems like the smaller ones should be more common. Hey, Gavin, how's it going? Nice, Venomous. Hopefully you end up having some good luck on your Rancho grind. Definitely will be easier than a Leighton grind, though. I just want a great one. Don't care which rack, since I like them all, to be honest. Yeah, true, Kevin, true. I think there's only... maybe one rack that I don't really like. Actually, no, now that I think about it, I do like all of them. With the great ones, it's not really a matter of, like, not liking a rack. It's a matter of which one do I like the least. Because they're all good. There's just certain ones that are better than others. Got a Canada goose with a light brown. Nice, AT. Maybe Blitz. I guess that is a possibility. It's also possible that that one shows up more because originally it was the only one that could spawn because the rest were bugged. And then, like, slowly we started seeing more Great One racks showing up. I doubt they'll ever do a Great One for a mission. I think that would defeat the whole purpose of the Great One, which is to have something really rare to grind for. So I don't think they'll ever have a Great One as part of a mission. I believe in you, Pony. You'll get it eventually. Keep on grinding, man. You'll get one. Is all of your Great Ones different racks? No. My first 2 were the same rack. And then the most recent one was a different rack. Yeah, Mel, you've got a lot of really cool racks for your great ones. We're gonna restart the game real quick since we're having trouble getting some of the animals back to their zones. I don't know if the Flinter rack's the worst. I kind of think that, the Kinsko rack is my least favorite. I don't know. That rack just doesn't do it for me. I think the best is the one that looks like a typical but has more tines. Second best would be the drop tine rack. Then the cluster rack like I have. Then I'd say probably the Flinter rack. Then probably the small one with tons of mass. I think that's all of them, right? I definitely think the one that you just got, Mel, I think that one's probably my least favorite, but it's a lot cooler than I thought it was. I'll put it that way. Like, I like it more than I used to now that I actually saw yours, because it actually does look kind of cool, but it's definitely not my favorite. Yeah, true, Lunar, but that's one of the things that makes it, like, spectacular, is because it looks so massive. It looks like a bowl. True. Kinda does. Yeah, same, Zyphon. I just call it the big rack as well. And then the one that you're referring to is the DD rack, Yawn. I just call that one the cluster rack, because it has clusters on the ends of the beams. So I just call that one the cluster rack. Couple decent bucks in there. Got a few of them over there. There must have been a bobcat because they're all spooked. They are all spooked a little bit. Definitely got a decent amount of deer back here though. Not that I know of, Cowboy. I don't think they can be top left. I've never seen them up there, at least. Nice, we got all three of those. Those are some solid bucks as well. There's a doe there I'd like to get, but she's kind of hiding away. Yeah, we're seeing lots of bucks here now. That restart, I think, is what we needed. Definitely more showing up now. Nice. Top left is just dead. It really is. The only thing that's really up there is bobcats and javelina. That's all I've found, at least. Oh my gosh, we dropped that one? I didn't even think I hit it well. Well then. I thought that was a bad shot, but I guess we dropped it. It must have sunk into the heart. Nice, we got that one good too. What do you call the lake you're at, Crow? I call it Starter Lake. I just call this one La Hacienda, because that's the name of the outpost right here. Or no. That's the name of the region it's in, I guess, is La Hacienda. So I just call it La Hacienda Lake because the name's literally like right on top of it. Alright, so it looks like it's just these over here. There is a few pretty decent ones, though. I actually meant to hit the doe, but I mean, I'll take the buck instead. Would much rather have him down anyway. Ah, I missed that last one. She'll go down, though. We got a couple good shots into her. Or good enough, I should say. They weren't great, but she'll definitely go down from them. Hey, Samuel, how's it going? The only thing you missed was a diamond level 2. Anything over here? Yep. We got a solo doe, though. Definitely need to take her out. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Nice to see a herd back here. However, they're directly behind my tripod. That's gonna be a problem. They're 200 away. I think we can shoot the doe and be okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, perfect. Let's reload this and then use the 300. Nice, Barkley, that's awesome. That is awesome, my dude. Hello there, little doe. That's the 2 that we missed last run. Good to see them finally. I think we got both of them as well. Alright, I think we can actually go claim things now. Looks like we got most of the deer. Besides, like, the herd that ran away right there. Rarest fur type for whitetail? Probably melanistic. If you count the exclusive fur type to the great one, that one's definitely the most rare, the fabled piebald, but considering it can only be on the great ones, I'm not going to count that. There we go. Did not even know there was bucks over there, but hey, I'll take it. I guess when we walked away, they came into render. I don't think that's possible, BP. As far as I know, you can't kill more than one animal with one shot. Unless it's with a shotgun. Hey, Gage, how's it going? An hour behind on stream. Wow. That's rough, dude. I'm guessing you opened the stream an hour ago and then went to do something else? And just had it open in, like, another tab? That happens to me sometimes. I'll, like, click on a stream and then I'll, like, finish watching another video, and by the time I get done with that, I'm, like, 20 minutes behind. Guessing that's what happened. Had a dream about a great one in Layton about a week ago. Safe to say that one won't be a deja vu. Yeah, pretty much, because who hunts Layton nowadays, right? Nobody hunts Layton for whitetail. In my experience, I'd say yes, Mello. I definitely think it is better. It's up for debate, though. Like, some people still only shoot the bucks and have good enough results. I just feel like I get better stuff when I kill everything. There's a couple more that have been hiding. Where have y'all been, huh? Another doe. There's always more. Every time I think we've found them all, there's always more. Yeah, not a fan of Leighton whitetail. I like Leighton for everything else, just not whitetail. Oh, and not coyotes either. Leighton coyote hunting is just painful. But Leighton's awesome for like elk and blacktail. And moose. It's a good moose map. Probably my favorite moose map in the game. Is it just me or does that deer look darker? Ah, it's just the lighting. Just the lighting. For a second I was really hoping that that was like a melanistic or something. But I think it's just the lighting being bad. Nice duck. How would I grind for a diamond moose? I would recommend the left river on Leighton Lakes. That left river has a lot of them. And then also, I'd say probably the Balmont area, like that giant lake or swamp or whatever you want to consider it. That can be pretty good as well. Nice, Fusion. What gun is that? I'm using the 303 and the 300 Magnum. Kind of going back and forth between the two. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'll take that. That was quite the Hail Mary shot. Hey, Smash, how's it going? Which big buck? Which big buck are we talking about? Oh yeah, there is Balmont Lake as well. That's not the one I was thinking of, but Balmont Lake is also good for moose. Oh, no, I haven't got that one yet. We haven't got over to that lake on this run yet. We will get to it, though. We're just wiping out everything at La Hacienda right now. Holy. It's a Great One Rock. Look at that Great One Rock. I just heard a pheasant, but I have no clue where. Okay, I don't think it's a rooster. I think we're good. Yeah, not a rooster. Neither of them are. Alright, looks like our dog does not see anything else, so I take it there's no more things down there. Yeah, La Hacienda is great. I love it. No, it's not High Lake. It's I'm telling you guys, it's just like the Balmont area. It's that giant swamp or whatever where I got my bugged Great One. It's the area where I got my first bugged Great One. That area is great for moose. Nice, Tucker. That's awesome, dude. No, I don't go to all the whitetail lakes here, just 4 of them. I go to the 4 that are easiest to hunt, which is, La Hacienda, Bosque Alto, Ghost Lake, and then this tiny lake up here. Those are the only ones I hunt for Great One grinding. Because I find them to be the easiest. Well, hello there, sir. Deleted the zone and didn't get a shot on the 3. Rip, Kevin. I'm sure that 3 will just show up in a nearby zone. Oh, we got so many more deer to pick up. So many more. You got this, buddy. We'll find it eventually. 10 years later, but we'll find it eventually. What happens when you shoot an animal and nothing respawns? So something actually has respawned. What usually happens is it spawns somewhere else. So the thing about whitetail in particular, and honestly all species, but it's most prevalent with the whitetail, a lot of times you'll shoot a few animals out of a zone, and half of them or all of them will respawn in a brand new herd or just a different herd somewhere else on the map. Whitetail are very weird. But it can happen with everything, I've noticed. Alright, we gotta go finish claiming these. There's a few more over here. And then I think we'll probably have to call the stream there. We've been going for about 2 hours now. And I've got a bunch of stuff to do today, so unfortunately, I can't go past our 2-hour mark on this stream. As much as I would love to. Holy deer everywhere. 210, not bad. Solid buck. 156. A little doe. There should be one more buck around here. Nice spot. That's a big male. 270. Holy. Oh, there is more blood here, so I guess there was one more. He's apparently over here. Where did he go, buddy? Where did he go? PG1F3000 will find him. Oh, he went invisible. Or, oh, there he is. There he is, finally. Should be 2 up there as well. Yes, Ashlyn, a diamond mela is more rare than a great one by far. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime trophy. Should be a couple up here if I'm not wrong. There it is. Should be one more even. Yeah, because we spotted something over here. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's booking it over to it. You got this, buddy. I believe. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Wait, there's another. My gosh, there's just deer everywhere. I guess I took out more over here than I thought I did. Good pupper. So our dog's at level 13 and level 11 tracker. Not bad. Yeah, mela is pretty rare on most animals. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end it there, guys. I really appreciate everybody stopping by today, and we managed to get ourselves a diamond, so that's pretty nice. And it just happened to be our 500th diamond overall, so even cooler. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an awesome stream. I had quite a bit of fun grinding for Whitetail today. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!